What's up, YouTubers? All right, here we're gonna be making some venison jerky. This is the marinating process right here. We got this one already all set up. We're gonna go through it and start from scratch. So big thanks to Big Ed's. He goes ahead and does all my butchering. Take him to the animal all quartered up, and then he'll go ahead and make whatever you want. The guy's awesome. So this is what you get for the jerky. It's all sliced up in pretty nice sized jerky pieces. So I have this one already cleaned up, all drained out and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get it all marinated up and put in a bag. Usually I like to leave it marinating for at least a day, and then I'll bring it out, pat dry it, and then put it in a dehydrator. We're not gonna go as spicy as this other one because not everybody likes it as spicy as I do. So I like to do one really spicy and then the other one not as spicy, but it still gets a little spice in it. So our base is gonna be some garlic, a pinch of onion powder, some red pepper, smoked paprika, can't go wrong with that. Just a splash of liquid smoke. You don't wanna go too crazy with that stuff, it's a little overpowering. We're gonna use some Pirate's Gold marinade, ground red pepper, and a little bit of salt. So we'll start off with one tablespoon garlic powder, as you see, I have two bowls set up here. One bowl is going to be for my dry stuff, all my seasoning, and the other one's going to be for the wet stuff. So I'll mix up the seasoning first, get the wet, whatever wet seasonings I have, mix those up, and then I blend them together, and then I pour them into the bag. For the garlic powder, or for the onion powder, all we're going to do is a teaspoon. We don't want to get too crazy with the onions. And I'm just going to shake some of this red pepper in here. Not too much, because this is going to be the not so spicy one. So that's probably about a teaspoon right there. Ground black pepper. I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of pepper. And smoked paprika. We'll do the same, half a teaspoon. All right, now we got those, our dry marinade set up. We're bringing in our Pirate's Gold. You want to make sure you shake this up. Get all that good stuff on the bottom mixed in there. Probably about a quarter cup or so. And the liquid smoke hickory. Oh, a little much. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and add some Worcestershire sauce. Alright, and we're going to use a spoon to mix up our wet marinade. Get over here with a fork, mix these guys in. What I almost forgot was the salt. Just do a small pinch of salt. Too much salt there. Mix that in. And then we're going to go ahead and mix it with our wet stuff. Just make sure everything gets mixed in real well. And then with our Ziploc bag, we'll add all the jerky to the bag. And pour our marinade in here. Try to get most of the air out. Just gonna make a big bubble in there. Close it up. And then what you want to do is massage it. Make sure each and every piece gets coated. Break it up. Make sure everybody gets coated in marinade. That's it. Now we'll let this sit. We'll let this sit for the day. It'll probably go for something like 4 to 6 hours on somewhere around 135 to 145 degree Fahrenheit. We check it periodically, make sure that it's drying out real good and cooking all the way through. But yeah, we'll get back to that, and once I set it out, I'll continue the video at that point. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. So we went ahead and marinated this overnight. We got the jerky in a little strainer over a bowl. Trying to get most of the moisture out of it. So I let this sit for probably about 40 minutes or so, just kind of draining it out, and then this is the other process. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on some napkins and let it kind of drain out on there, and then we're gonna get a solid sheet of napkins and just place it over. And what you want to do is just pat it down, try to get some majority of the moisture out. It's gonna make sure it cooks all the way through and doesn't really stay raw for long. We get this, kind of pat it down, and then that's it. From here it goes on to the dehydrator, and I'll go ahead and dehydrate it probably at 135, about 6 hours or so. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the tray. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done with that. All right, guys, this is pretty much what it's looks like on the tray before we get this thing cranking. So these are obviously the spicier ones. You can see all those little peppers on there, and then these are the more mild pieces of venison. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out from underneath this counter. Have it in here, over here, more of a safer area, and just gonna take it to, I'm gonna do like 145 for 5 hours, and I'll come back and check it and see how it's looking. If it's looking good, then we'll go ahead and turn it off. Otherwise, we'll probably let it go for another hour and check it every 30 minutes from there on after. All right, well, I'll be showing you the finished product. Stay tuned. Well, all done with the jerky. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the finished product. This is a little bit drier than I normally do it, but kind of fell asleep and it went for a little longer than I would have liked. But even then, it's still good. It still has a really good flavor, and the texture is perfect. So that way my wife can't just work it all down. She tends to eat it like steak, so works out that I'll slow her down a little bit. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned.